Hello, everyone. Happy winter break. Oh, we made it. Congratulations. So exciting. I hope you are resting and rejuvenating and spending time with family or by yourself or inside snuggled up or outside doing things. Really, just whatever it is that you're excited to do that rejuvenates you. That is what I hope for you. I just wanted to jump on quickly and give a major shout out to a comment that came through at one of our sessions this fall that really got me sort of thinking of what's a small thing that we can do in the new year to make our lives easier so we can work smarter, not harder, and to set our students up for more success as they're working on their data skills and integrating it across their different subjects. So this is what came through from an awesome participant, which is kind of use data or graph types that allow students to create based on their learning, aka what they've already learned how to do. And this is the piece that I love. Lean into Boxplots. So our wonderful math colleagues out there, thank you for teaching them Boxplots in the middle school years. This is a hugely critical, awesome graph type that we can use. I've talked about it before. I know you guys know, kind of on the Boxplot bandwagon at the moment. But as I've been kind of noodling on this and thinking about it more, there are some great opportunities for us, for those of us whose students love those bar charts. There's a great reason for bar charts. We use them a lot when we're comparing across categories in the elementary school space. More on that to come, because I think there's some great opportunities for us to lean a little bit more into our line plots and our picture graphs and things like that at the elementary level to really establish understanding across categories. But besides the point, bar charts show up a ton in our elementary classrooms, in our math units, in our science content, all sorts of things. Our kids are really good at looking at bar charts. They love making them. Okay, but here's the deal. Bar charts can be pretty limiting. When we're just making our bar charts of counts, okay, that's great. That's where I think we can actually lean into some of those others. Talk about that later. But when we get into our middle school and high school years where we want our kids to be going a little bit further, doing a little bit more with their data, and sometimes our bar charts start to be of the mean or the average. So we collect a bunch of data and then we take an average, and then the bar height is the average of those hard-earned, time invested in data points that we have out. This is where I think there can be a lot of gains and benefits and successes and opportunities for integration and going faster, farther with our Boxplot. We are teaching it in our math classrooms. We should be leveraging it in our science and our social studies classrooms, because not just one. So this is a picture of just one bar chart. One box plot. But if you imagine we take our bar chart of our different categories, let's imagine that we're comparing a steep ramp and a shallow ramp and a medium steep ramp. Okay. We're pushing cars down that ramp in our science unit. Or we are comparing Europe, Asia, and North America, some quantity across these three continents. And then we're looking at the average across those continents. We're trying to figure out if there's something different by continent, or in the science example, trying to figure out if there's a difference in the angle of the ramp. Okay. That angle, we're just going to categorize it as steep, medium, shallow. That's what creates it as a category. Rather than just plotting the mean or the average height for those different categories. Sorry, the light's getting wonky here. If each of those categories was their own box plot, then our students would be able to look at the range of the data and the middle. This is our median with our box plots. And this gives them just so much more information on that graph type to be able to draw their conclusion, make a claim of, is there a difference between the steep, medium, and shallow ramp height, ramp angles? Is there a difference between North America, Europe, and Asia across those categories of whatever variable that we're looking at? But they've got more information. And here's the kicker. We're already learning this graph type in math class. So this takes a skill that our students are learning and it gives it a real world application so they can better integrate and absorb and retain that skill that we're spending so much of our math classes teaching. And it sets them up for more success when we're looking at those data in our science and our social studies classrooms. So just a little bite to kind of chew on while we're on the break, AKA, can your life be easier in the new year by using skills they're learning in your colleagues' classrooms and integrating that into your own classroom as you're having your students work with data? I wish you a wonderful rest of this week off. I wish you a happy new year, however you are celebrating the new year, and I will see you on the other side. Bye, everyone. Have fun on break and have fun playing.